You know what time it is, man. Red light. Red light means green light. Just want to welcome you guys to another episode of Chaotic Convos.
The Chaotic Crew is together once again to giving you another episode.
Wait a minute. Time out, bro. No, I ain't see all that.
I'm Ash.
Oh, yeah, you definitely gotta know how to read.
Why
Come on
you can't
now,
teach
boo.
the man how to read?
I'm trying to teach a nigga how to read. I'm Ansel.
What's some of the terminology, bro?
Like, they gonna try to call her like a little tenderoni or something. That is so tired of me. Ow!
Hughley. Stop saying you want the lifestyle if you don't want to do what it takes to have it. And we got to pay for that.
Really?
You're so
Episode...
Episode 29, right?
This episode 29?
Yes, 29.
Yeah. It don't feel like 29. 29 is a weird number to me.
It is a weird number.
Why is it a weird number?
I don't know.
All odd numbers are weird except for the best one, which is 7.
All right, man. Fun fact.
What's up?
Let me see. I'm kind of I'm a little behind because I don't really know what 29 means. I'm gonna look it up for y'all though.
I mean,
all right.
That works.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and look it up. But that means I'm gonna be 29 next year, and that means I'm one step closer to 30.
You throwing that up, and then I'm looking at the necklace that you have on.
Oh,
and
hold
I'm
on,
intrigued.
man. Stop. No, man. Don't even bring my necklace up, yo. I don't want to talk about that.
Okay, well, we can talk about that offline.
Wait, what? I missed. I'm over here trying to look up the damn.
Oh, we waiting on Ansel to give us a fun fact on 29, man.
Oh.
This
Well,
is
why
our,
are we giving the fun?
this is
Why
our
we waiting
number-
on him to give a
this
fun
is
fact?
our
Can you give
number
a fun fact on
segment.
the necklace that you have on?
Let's go. He got it. He
Okay,
found
well,
it.
we're gonna touch on that after I'm done with this. Okay, so number 29, it says it's a message saying to have faith in yourself, and your angels are encouraging you and supporting you in your spiritual endeavors because you're getting closer to 30, and so you're gonna need that encouragement.
Hallelujah.
So,
All right.
yeah.
Amen.
Dang, I can't believe in 2 years I'm gonna be 30.
Oh, man.
It's like you no longer. It's no longer cute to say your age once you get out of your 20s.
Why is that?
Because
I don't know why people trash getting older, because you get wiser and you gain more
I'm
understanding.
not trashing getting older. It's just that, when you say you 20 something, it's like, you young and sexy and getting it.
I mean, but I feel like as
What?
long as you look good in your 30s, ain't no
that's
problem with saying
that's
how old
also,
you are.
That's also true, but once that 3 get in front of your age, people want to try you out like you old, and I don't
It's
got
just a
time for
number,
that.
man. It is honestly just a number. But anyway, how everybody doing, man? Ansel, how's everything going?
I'm doing pretty good. I've had a really, 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 really great week last week.
I bet.
I had a really intensely great week.
Like, sincerely, I bet, dude.
I'm gonna touch on that a little bit after y'all, say how y'all feeling, cause I got a question that it deals with my great, fabulous week that I had.
All right. Ash, how's everything going, man?
Everything's going pretty good.
Yeah?
I ain't really got too many complaints. Just still trying to tackle this school. But yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So, what we getting into today, man? What's the current chaos?
Well, like I said, I want talk about my week a little bit and how
Spill
was
it, bro.
great. But
Pour it out for us. Some
one, as
compelling
y'all
content.
know, last Friday, it was the official release of the iPhone 11s, and it was supposed to be a great day for me because I was supposed to get my iPhone and everything, and I was happy. So I'm on my way home, and I checked my tracking number that they gave me, and I see that the driver had already came to my house. But I was at the barbershop, getting my beard lined up and getting my head shaved. So I was like, why would they come to my house? They told me they were going to be there at 3, but they came there at 1 instead. So I had to spend about 2.5 to 3 hours on the phone to UPS people, explaining to them that I need to get my phone today, and I need to know where I need to pick up my phone. They tried to tell me that I could not pick up my phone that I paid for. They said I could not pick it up at the hub in Orlando because they have strict rules. And even if I come there with my name, my license with my identification on there, and the invoice they left me on my doorstep, I still could not get my phone.
Why not?
Don't you have to wait like one business day, or either you have to hunt the
I
truck
won't
down?
wait no business day to get my phone.
Why don't you just leave it on your doorstep?
Because apparently I had to sign for the package.
Well, UPS, you have to sign.
Oh, okay.
Now, usually it's with FedEx you have to sign, because UPS, you don't typically have to sign unless the shippy, who is Apple in this case, tell them you have to make them sign for the package.
Got it.
So, after some praying and some more internet scouting, I was able to find the number to the UPS hub. I asked them, was my phone there? Can I come and pick it up? And they said it was. And I thank that young lady who was there because she really helped me out when those stupid people in the India UPS were not trying to assist me whatsoever. It was to the point where after I got my phone, I wanted to call them back and tell them I got my damn phone. Can you believe when I picked it up, they said, oh, they're going to send me a message saying, oh, your phone was delivered to you. No, it was not. I
That's
picked
an automatic message.
my phone.
Right.
Right. But anyway, just going to what made my week great. Let me ask y'all a question. Have you ever had sex with someone you knew you probably shouldn't have had sex with, but you knew it was going to be good and it was good? It was like, damn, I probably should have done that.
It's crazy you asked that.
Oh, man.
Continue.
Because the reason why I'm asking this question is because this past Wednesday, I was put in a predicament where this is a certain individual I've been communicating with for actually a year. We were supposed to have linked up sometime, but he got busy, I got busy. We could never get our schedules together, but he was in town. And he hit me up. I was like, well, I don't have anything else to do. And
Wow.
we had a really, really, really great good time. And I was like, damn, I don't know why I did this, because now I want this nigga here every single day. And he's still living in Miami. So
Guess you're gonna have to move, bro.
it's a
Guess you
problem.
moving back.
No, he's gonna have to move. I told him, and see, the thing is, when it comes to sex is a power thing, because I was angry at myself because I wasn't expecting it to be that good. So when it was done, I was like, damn. I said, this nigga can't go nowhere. Like, my crazy got unlocked so quickly.
Oh, God.
And I said, yeah, you have to move back up here. And he was laughing. I was like, ha ha, I'm not really laughing, but I'm going to laugh with you so you don't think I'm that crazy. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, you have to come back.
So why won't you just go back to Miami, though?
Because I feel like moving for sex really isn't a wise thing to do. I know people have done it. And listen, I'm not judging you. Those who have done it, I'm not judging you. Sometimes it be that good. And this was that good, but since I have had a couple of days to think about logically, moving for sex really isn't something that's wise to do.
Definitely
But you don't
not.
necessarily gotta move, man. It's not like the person lives too far.
He doesn't live too far. Miami is my
Not setting
hometown.
appointments.
Just set appointments, yo.
That is true.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would kind of be using my family in a sense, because they be trying to figure out why the hell this nigga keep coming down here.
You ain't gotta tell them.
They gonna probe. So the thing is, being that he is in Miami, I feel like someone in my family might know him, and it's just, I could see so many scenarios happening that wouldn't be wise. So he just needs to just move back up here.
Man.
Wow.
Well.
But yeah, can y'all relate to, the whole having great sex with someone you shouldn't have had great sex with? You don't really regret it. It's like, damn, should I have done that? I don't really know.
Yeah. Of course.
Because I just I don't know. Cause it was so good to the fact I almost said I love you, but I'm like no, and so no, you don't know what you're saying.
You tripping, bro.
You don't know what you're saying. That's not what you know.
It's like the whole idea and concept of the starving man in the desert getting the saltine cracker, man.
What?
That wasn't no damn saltine. That was a big old hunk of chocolate. Oh, that was a big old hunk of chocolate. Oh, goodness.
All right, man. What else we talking about, man? What else we talking about? What is the current chaos? Because, like I said, I ain't been on social media for like a week. So I don't know what's going on in the world.
Well, we have that big issue that Ash brought to our attention. I don't know if y'all want to start off heavy and then go light, or then light and then heavy.
What issue?
Well, I don't know. The thing that was coming across my mind right now was the issue that I was kind of enraged about.
That's what I was
the
talking
Orlando
about.
police officer arresting the 6-year-old little girl for throwing a temper tantrum.
Dennis Turner.
And it was also a 6-year-old little boy, too.
Dennis Turner, huh?
Dennis Turner.
Are you familiar with him?
Yes, I know who Dennis Turner is.
You know him? You know, I was so shocked when I saw he was a black man. I thought for sure it was going to be a saltine. I knew it was going to be a saltine. Then when I saw the picture on news, I said, damn.
Fun fact.
I thought so, too.
Fun fact.
What's up?
I used to date Dennis Turner's daughter.
What?
In middle school.
What? Ooh, this is the type of mess that.
This is my first love type situation.
Now, you know
this is the type
what?
of mess that I'm here for. Okay,
For
so
real?
you dated the daughter of the man who locked up 2 6-year-olds,
I did.
and now he ain't got no job.
I had no idea until my brother texted me that night and said, yo, he sent me the Twitter post. Ain't this Tammy Daddy?
Wow, Tammy.
Tammy Turner, yo.
That's crazy.
Shout out
Every
to
Tammy
Tammy.
I've
Shout out
known
to
has
Tammy
been
Turner, man.
fast. Was Tammy fast?
Hey.
Every Tammy I've known has been fast.
Oh.
No
Lord.
comment, yo. I ain't trying for that girl moving down the street. Like,
I'm dead.
not trying to play her business out.
I'm just saying. I don't know what it is. Hell, even my cousin Tammy was fast. Every Tammy I know has been fast.
But yeah,
But
back
wait,
to the situation
let's
at
go
hand.
back. So, the little girl is 6 years old. And where did this happen at?
I
At a
forget
school,
what
daycare center,
It
or
was a
what?
charter school down here.
And he was,
Yeah,
was
he
he
went to
like,
charter school.
was he like one of the,
He was the school resource officer, I believe, or he was either the school police officer on duty.
but why would you even arrest a 6-year-old though? Like,
Maybe
I'm even
he
trying
got
to
tired of
imagine that.
working that job. He didn't know he was gonna get fired. I don't know.
But the fact that they arrested her, took her in the back of a police car,
That's just so...
fingerprinted her.
They did all of that to a 6-year-old?
Yes, she had a court date and all. Good thing is that the DA did end up dropping the charges.
Well,
After what, 3-4 days later?
But how did that even...
And so if she didn't show up to court, she would have had a warrant out for her arrest.
How did that even get to that point? I don't understand. Like, what makes you say, okay, she has to get arrested?
I guess apparently when she was throwing the temper tantrum, she kicked the teacher in the process. But I feel like even then with the 6-year-old, they're gonna throw temper tantrums. You have to, especially if you're a teacher, you should know how to handle that type of situation if you're dealing with little kids.
Bro, we talking about a 6-year-old.
Right. Right. We're talking
what?
about a 6-year-old.
You gotta put handcuffs on a 6-year-old? Do the handcuffs even fit a 6-year-old?
You gotta get those little play cuffs that you get when
No,
you play police officer when you little.
Nah, Buddy had it. Buddy must not want to work. He didn't want to work no more.
That's what I'm saying. Ask Tammy. They had
Yo, that's messed up, man. That's messed up, man.
Oh, good. I can kind of ride that.
And you know what? When
I'm trying to be nice
Buddy,
to this girl.
Buddy has some history of being kind of violent, though.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah.
Well, I did read that he had history of being violent.
He whooped his son with the track from a sliding glass door. You know,
Wow.
it's like a little rubber piece or something.
But he couldn't take a temper tantrum though.
Yeah, he
had the nerve to arrest a
beat his son
6-year-old
with
for a
something.
temper tantrum.
like
what?
a track.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
the rumor was, I guess, once him and his wife separated, he found out his wife had a boyfriend, whatever, and assaulted the boyfriend too.
But
But he was wild. He was crazy, man. I ain't never had any problems with him, but he was crazy. All he wanted to do when I was around was lift weights. What's your bench, Phil? Let's go in there and do some benches in the garage. I'm like, man,
wow.
I'm just trying to see your daughter, man.
Ooh, I'm just trying to see your daughter.
He sounds like he's needed some psychological help for a very long time. And I guess that little girl was it. See, this is what happens when y'all stop beating these kids. Because had that teacher been able to whoop her, maybe this wouldn't even gotten this far.
Nah.
Whatever.
No, just being a teacher, you should know how to handle a temper tantrum. Like, that should have just been a note sent home or you calling the parent.
No,
why was the police called?
Now, the
'Cause she
police should
black.
have been called, but I will say, ain't no sending no damn notes once your jit kicks me. I was like, you gotta go. I'm picking you up. I'm dropping you off at the principal's office. Say this is no longer my problem.
Your mama can come get you.
I'm not dealing with this. You are. I'm not dealing with no bad.
I mean,
behind
that's the
kids.
right. I mean, that's the rational thing to do. To put a 6-year-old in handcuffs and put them in the back of a police car and fingerprint them. That's unheard of, man. It's a 6-year-old child.
Exactly.
I can't even fathom that, man.
She gonna be traumatized for life.
Of course.
That poor child.
Yeah, that really rubbed me the wrong way. But I was listening to the Breakfast Club this morning, and Charlamagne brought up a good point to this as well, because he was saying that if the officer was white, he probably would have stayed on force for a little while longer than what they did, because they were so quick to, fire him, which he should have been fired immediately. But he was saying that maybe if it was a white man that had did the same thing.
Yeah, I got suspended back in the day for that he did to his son.
How long was he suspended for?
I don't know, but it was a
one
big
thing
in the news.
I don't know. Like, for me, I was saying this earlier. If you call yourself a police officer, I don't feel like you should have any criminal background coming into that position, like into that occupation.
Well, usually you can't. That's how you have these crazy security guards that be doing the most because they couldn't pass that background check.
But still, there's been so many officers that have been arrested for certain things, and they still are able to continue to retain their badge. Like, I don't get it.
Because once you become a police officer,
it's like
you have those people protecting you. So
that's facts. It's a brotherhood.
Of course, you're not just gonna be able to just get suspended and fired and terminated, all this stuff like that easily. No.
But I agree with the fact that if you become a police officer, there should be some sort of psychological exam that you should go through. And I really think they should teach some sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Some sort of understanding and acceptance. Because you gotta understand, right? You dealing with police officers, they're human beings, they're probably afraid. So they're pulling people over, they don't know what that person has. The person that's being pulled over is afraid. So you got all this energy, all this fear energy in the air. And then this dude who's walking up to the car that's supposed to be an authority figure is going to start talking to a grown person any kind of way. And that person is not going to accept that. So it's just like a back and forth. Somebody in that situation needs to be able to elevate and step above all that fear that's going on in that moment. And the police officers should be the one that's doing it, but they're not, because they're not trained that way. They're not being trained properly. But whatever.
All they know how to do is shoot. And then some of them, y'all can't even do that right, honestly. That's why I always say, if I decide to become an officer for whatever reason, I just want to be the one that gives people the tickets, the little meter-maid people.
If I became a police
I just
officer,
wanna do that.
I'd be a crooked officer, yo.
I would never become a police officer.
Don't do that.
I'd be taking money off the top. I'd be letting all the dope boys do what they want to do in the neighborhood. Just make sure you know what I mean? Come holler at me.
Wow.
It's a lot of them that do that. Let me stop. I'm actually gonna give up two person. I know people who have done that and it did not work out well for them in the end. Shout out to them. You know who I'm talking about.
All right.
Wow. Anyway,
what's next?
Did y'all see that little video that Fantasia posted with her light skinned man?
No, I did not.
You didn't see it?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Light
all
skinned
right.
man.
I'm going to just give you all a summary. So apparently at Fantasia, she was on the Breakfast Club some time ago, and she was talking about how she feels like, women should submit to their husbands and all this stuff.
Facts.
And,
I agree to the husband,
the
not to
typical,
boyfriends.
what we've been taught in the Bible and our parents and everything. And so then, she went on Instagram and she posted the video with her and her light skinned man, and he was talking about how when you say submit, it really means you're submitting to your some rhetoric he was saying. Essentially, he was saying that it doesn't mean that he has control over her. It means that she's depending on him, and and his knowledge of what he knows, and it's a partnership, and
It's true.
if he's not good, she won't be good. If she's not good, he won't be good. And all this stuff like that, and Fantasia, she got that little mullet in her hair. I don't know who told her that mullet looked good, but anyway, she's over there nodding, agreeing with him. And now my whole thought process on it, I do feel that when you are in a marriage, that there should be some type of submission, and I guess what have you. Ultimately, do whatever works for you. That's what works for Fantasia. But at the same time, do I feel like you should be taking relationship advice from Fantasia?
What's wrong with Fantasia?
No.
Maybe she's learned a lot throughout her journey.
That's true.
Well, the
That is
reason
true.
why I say this, now I'm going to tell you, I know Fantasia hasn't learned a lot. No, she has not. And the reason why I know she has not learned is because Fantasia, she's been going for the same type of niggas.
She got a type.
Since the beginning of time. She loves these light-skinned, pretty niggas.
I mean, that's her type, though.
And, but see, no. This is what made me upset about Fantasia, because that's her type, but Fantasia acts like that's not her type. She has said in her songs that she don't want a pretty nigga, but that's all you date. You a liar. And then also, you just learned how to read not too long ago.
Don't do that, because that joke been going on for years.
It's not really it's fact. She just learned how to read.
What is
some
not too
years
long ago?
I'll say, let me see. When she started.
She went to American Idol in what, 2001?
Yeah, that was 2001. That was 2003.
2004?
3.
Okay.
3.
And how many years later?
I believe she learned how to, because she didn't write on those first 2 albums because she couldn't write. So she learned. I think she became a proficient reader around 2010.
So wait a minute.
Okay, well that's not. What you mean not too long ago? It's 9 years later.
So what about
Think of how long you
non-traditional
didn't know how to
marriages,
read.
though? How about non-traditional marriages, though?
Hell no.
What do you mean non-traditional
we
Like
talk,
a common law marriage.
hell no.
Y'all submitting in a common law marriage, though?
First
I'm
of all,
submitting under God.
Okay. All right.
First of all,
As you were, then.
the thing is, I don't know if I could trust someone who they went into T-Mobile trying to get a new phone, end up getting with someone's man. I don't.
What?
That's what happened with Fantasia, her last light-skinned nigga that
She did what now?
She was dating that man from T-Mobile. Now I don't know if she knew he had a husband.
I was gonna say she probably didn't know that.
Either way, that's not really her problem, because if you got a wife or a husband, whatever, that's not the single person's problem. That's your problem, and that's your wife and her husband's problem. That's not the single person's problem. But the fact is that because I think she did learn later on that he had a wife, and she was still, pursuing him. That's why I can't really. And the nigga the T-Mobile nigga, he looked almost the same way as this new nigga does that she married.
She got a type.
She does, and that's why I I will continue to
Her
listen
type
to
is her
Free
type.
Yourself.
Let that woman have a
But I
type.
just don't really, I don't know if I can really get behind her completely.
Let that woman have a type, man.
There's nothing wrong with having a preference, but if it keeps on harming you, because I just feel like the nigga don't have any money.
Why does that matter, man?
It matters because this is the reason why you have someone like Mary J. Blige who has to work even harder to pay this Kendu nigga all this
What?
This spousal support because you're over here falling for these niggas. They sweet talking you, and then they leave you and they're taking your money.
But
And it's always these black celebrities that in this mess because you keep falling for these niggas that keep sweet talking you. And why can't get with someone who's on? You need to get with people that's on your level.
so what is sweet talking? Because I mean, either you gonna
Because
agree with what they saying, or you not gonna agree with what they saying.
Because they keep getting mad by these niggas in a lower tax bracket than they are.
Yeah, but it's just money. Mary probably like,
No,
I
it
don't
ain't
know.
just
probably
money.
It don't
She
always
probably
have
more
to be
hurt.
about money though.
She probably more hurt that it didn't work out. She probably don't really care about the money part. She probably hurt that she feels betrayed that it didn't work out.
No,
and et
because
cetera.
she did tweet out. She made a tweet saying that she called him some money hungry something. So best believe she cared about that damn money. And that's why she's doing these extra tours. Mary ain't toured like this before. She would tour, but she over here touring without no damn album. Like, no, Mary.
She's trying to get over the pain.
She over here pulling not out retirement to go on tour. Nah.
Let Mary
Look,
get
she's
that
trying to
bag,
cope
man.
with the pain.
Let Mary get that bag, man.
Listen, I love Mary so much, but I knew that her and that Kendu, first of all, don't date a nigga named Kendu.
But they was together for years though.
But I knew it wasn't gonna work out, especially when when you over here making songs about, when you start making songs about a nigga, he gonna leave you.
That's when the best creative juices come from, man. And heartache and pain. The blues, man. That's why people like the blues.
I can't. I'm just so tired of these. And it's a reoccurring pattern I see with these black celebrity women. They always keep getting got by these niggas that's in these lower tax brackets. Keisha Cole, she about to get got soon. Cause that young boy, he gonna take her for everything she got, and she's so stupid because she don't even realize it. You would thought she would learn over there fiending for Birdman, and like I said, making that video for him on that damn piano. You think she would learn then?
Was the
But she
Birdman
don't
situation
learn.
after Booby or before Booby?
That was after Booby.
Interesting.
But these some weird names.
Well, Booby's a nickname.
Booby.
That's not his real name. But they just don't learn. They just keep I'm telling you, the only one that's smart is Beyonce.
What?
And Sierra got smart too. She fortunately she was real fortunate.
But you should have money when Sierra was. I mean,
He did have money, but she was stupid for getting with a nigga that had 8 kids.
Well, he didn't have 8 kids at the time when she was messing with him. Now,
So
come
she
on.
knew he was gonna have 8 kids, and she thought he was gonna stay with her.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what Sierra doing to Russell, but he got the bag now and he playing well. So I take it. Picking him up on my fantasy team this week.
That's what happens when a black football player actually gets with a black woman instead of them saltines.
Yeah, you think that's what it is?
That's what happens. Mhm.
Okay.
Interesting.
Russell got that bag. I
Yeah,
think he's the highest paid quarterback in the league.
I believe he is.
I think he is. And he playing well. He actually had a really good game on Sunday. But
Look at that. See what happens when you actually date the black woman? Speaking of football
Hashtag
players that
trust black
should have
women.
dated black women instead of the saltines that's messing them up. You see, what's his name? Michael Strahan, and how that white woman, she
What?
Yeah.
What
I haven't
happened?
heard nothing about it.
Oh really? Oh, you didn't see?
He was
Okay,
dating,
so
he dating a white lady?
yeah, he was. So the lady who was the mother of his daughter. So she was already getting spousal support and the child support from him, but being that his kid's about to be of legal age, that's about to run out. So she's trying to get more money from
Don't say
him
it.
because she's trying to get that date because now he got that daytime talk show bag, and so she's trying to get that bag now.
Man, Russell getting all, what's his name? Michael Strahan getting all the bags. Man.
See, like I'm saying, them saltines, they will mess you up.
What else is going on in the world? Fill me in, man. I told you, no Instagram. Instagram was my entertainment and news source.
So how was it without being on Instagram? You feel like you're missing out?
Not really. Like I said, man, they've been sending me emails trying to get me to come back to their platform. But so far, it's been nothing, man.
I couldn't do it just because I love IG way too much.
I spent a lot of time on IG, but I just haven't really been on it.
Well, I know yesterday. I don't know what's going on. What went on between Kaya and Trina's cousin, but I guess they're beefing or whatever. Well, you know, Kaya, she been beefing with Trina for years. It's really been like a one-sided beef because Trina don't really say much. I mean, I love Kaya, but if you look like Trina and someone like Kaya who was messing with you, I wouldn't say anything either.
Right.
But I guess Bobby said something about Kaya. I don't know. It was I was told it was something misogynistic or whatever, and so Kaya, she responded with, something that was homophobic or whatever. So I don't know what's really going on with that, but people are trying to say that, she shouldn't have said what she said, which, I mean, Kaya's always been trash. She's funny trash.
Trash.
But, she's always been trash. And I don't really know why, cause I feel like Bobby, he's so thirsty to really get off of Trina's light that he keep on trying to pick beefs with people.
And Trina has told that man to stop speaking for her. Like,
Yeah.
he always trying to speak on her behalf. Like, just simmer down, bro.
Right. And then but one thing that Kaya did say that the only thing I really liked what she said was that, no one wants you. You keep on trying to give a Lil Nas X and he don't want you. And it's like, because he was so thirsty at the damn VMAs over there wearing them little, them assless pants, trying to get on Lil Nas.
But he was wearing chaps.
Yeah. he was trying to recreate one of Prince's outfits from back in the day.
Oh, I
and he
saw
just
that.
looked real tired and through.
I got a question.
What's
Right.
up?
If you're dating somebody and this somebody doesn't want to meet your friends, how does that make y'all feel?
That's me. I'm the somebody.
Ash, if they don't want to meet your friend, you dating dude, he don't want to meet your friends. You keep saying, my friends want to meet you, whatever. He's like, nah, I'm good. What are you thinking? Like, how does that make you feel?
I mean, eventually you gonna have to run into them. I mean, it ain't no point in
Not
you
necessarily.
talking about you don't want to meet them because eventually they're gonna have to come around. So, I mean, I'll take it.
So if he's like, I don't want to meet the friends, you gonna be okay with that? You cool? Relationship still good?
Yeah, but
course,
like I said,
I
eventually you gonna have to meet them.
Didn't I tell you that women gonna pick dick before they friends?
That's funny.
I told you that.
What?
I told you that.
Why would that
But I'm
be
talking
a
about
problem, though?
I'm talking about a long-term relationship. In a long-term relationship, he's just like, I just don't. I'm good.
Eventually you gonna have to meet somebody. Like if you at my house cooling and my friend come over, or you know what I'm saying, like that, you gonna meet them then.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tell them to pop up.
Word. Just show up. And you ain't gonna tell buddy? Like, yo, I got company coming over?
It wouldn't even necessarily be company. I mean, it just kind of depends on the situation. Like,
But if you living with somebody, aren't you gonna tell them when you got somebody coming over to visit though? Or
Yeah.
you just gonna let them? All right. And so, what if you say, listen, babe, I got somebody coming over, and he like, all right, I'm out, and he leave. So every time the come over, he leave. Then what?
they'll end up catching them one day.
End up catching them.
Yeah, like they gonna end up running into each other, bro. That's nothing I would be worried about.
Okay.
That's kind of weird though. That if your nigga like he's going out his way to
Right,
not
that's-
meet your friends. Cause see, with me it's different.
But
It's-
why would
I'm
you
not-
go out of your way though?
I'm not
Like,
gonna
man.
go out my way. It's just I'm not pressed to meet your friends. I'm just not pressed, Cause Because the reason why I don't really want to meet your friends for two reasons. One, because I mean, what they gotta do with you and me, and then two, if I meet your friends and then I find out like, damn, I should have got with your friends so that your friend look better than you, I'm be mad.
What?
You know, because it's gonna be like, oh damn, I can look at what I could have had.
That's crazy, man.
What? But I'm for real.
Yeah, I mean, this is true.
Y'all have never been in that situation where y'all were dating someone like in the early stage and they introduce y'all to their friends and you see like, damn, you not the cutest one like I thought you were.
No.
Nah, I can't say that I have.
Whatever, I have.
Nah, I just wonder.
If it was a situation like that, I would just, I don't know, think about the personality of that other person though, because if they physically looked good, but I can tell they had like their personality was just in a bad place, then I wouldn't even be interested.
What if your the guy you talking to, what if his friend, he looked good and y'all talking and vibing, you like see like you kind of like vibe with him a little bit more than his friend, so what do you do then?
First of all, I wouldn't be talking and vibing with the friend, because the type of dudes that I talk to, they not even finna be letting me talk and vibe with their friend like that. Like,
listen, you ain't coming out the house, yo. You ain't finna be nobody, huh?
They not having that at all.
Anyway, moving on. So you showed me what you showed. You showed me a post today. So the judge not gonna give the lady the money back from R. Kelly. Fill me in on this.
Wait, what?
The aura still.
So y'all remember the lady who put the bond money up for R. Kelly back some months ago?
Mm-hmm.
So here we go.
And she wants the bond money back because he has federal charges now.
She can't get that money back.
No, she can't.
She was thinking she was gonna get that money back.
Yeah.
How does that work? I don't know how bond money work. How does that work?
I've never have had to bond a nigga out. I won't be bonding a nigga out, so I have no idea.
That's how that works.
The gist of it is like you just put up money. So if they have a bond of like $50,000,
what you got to put like 10%?
Yeah, you put 10% up to bond them out.
All right.
And if they don't show up to court, then you lose that money. Like, you have to pay the whole bond amount.
Or Robert didn't show up to court or something?
I think he did show up to court, but now that he has Fed charges, she feels like she should get that money back because she put the money up for county court.
Nah, you ain't getting that money back. That money gone.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I have not been following Robert's case at all. Like, at all. I have completely muted his name on my timeline.
I bet you still playing his music on your playlist.
I told y'all I'm not gonna stop playing R. Kelly. I am not gonna stop playing R. Kelly's music. I'll stop playing it when the black music stations stop playing it because they keep on playing "You Remind Me of My Jeep" every single time. So
I haven't been hearing it.
Do you guys still dress up for Halloween?
I never really dressed up for Halloween.
It's so funny you said that.
I thought you was Aaliyah one year.
That was like the only time I dressed up.
Okay, so you do dress up
for Halloween this year.
Because I was going downtown.
What you said?
I want to dress up for Halloween this year.
What are you gonna dress up as?
Let me see. I kind of either want to be, I want to either be King Tut, but like King Tut how he lived beyond 12 years old. So young, sexy, and getting it. I want to like paint my body in gold.
Oh man.
Or be like a some type of black vampire that's also young, sexy, and getting it. Whatever it is, I just want to be young, sexy, and getting it.
Oh my God.
Get some attention.
So what about you, Phil?
I ain't dressing up. We'll celebrate Halloween.
Yeah.
I might buy some candy and sit outside and have a bucket of candy right there. Or not have any candy and just sit outside and wait for the kids to walk up. And so I can say, I ain't got no candy for y'all.
Right. I don't even buy candy for Halloween.
Ooh, no. First of all, I would throw eggs at you.
Dude, I remember one year I was sitting on the porch. The lady had her kid, man. I felt bad, man. I should have had candy. She was walking up. They was driving through the hood. You got some candy? No, I ain't got no candy. Sorry. They got mad. Left. Nah.
The thing I liked about like the Halloween season was that my grandma, she used to always make candy apples for the neighborhood. So like she used to sell them. So everybody used to come to her house and buy candy apples, and that was when we used to always eat candy apples.
Samara dressing
I
up.
never liked candy apples.
I love me a good candy apple.
I don't like apples like that, period.
She's gonna be a half angel, half demon thing going on.
Oh, I like that.
Well, that's what
I
she
like
gonna,
that.
Yeah,
That's dope.
Why don't she just be an angel?
That's boring.
cause she's gray, man.
No.
She'll tell you to your face. She's gray. She's a gray child. So that's what
does
she
that
called.
mean?
She gray, man. She a blend of the light and the dark, I guess. So
So
she
like
gray.
are you
that.
the dark and her
Listen,
mom's the
man.
light?
Listen. Chill, man. You slowly but surely trying to
I'm
take
just
it
trying
back
to inquire.
to my necklace. That's what you doing right now.
I'm just trying to inquire.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
speak on this necklace you
I don't
have
know.
on, Phil.
I don't know who's the light and who's the dark.
You know.
I don't know.
You know what's up.
I don't-
I mean, if I had to take a guess,
why she
you would be the
Why
dark.
she trying to paint me as this demon, devil worshiping type of person, man?
Who?
You.
Bro, ever since you had that demonic
It's not demonic.
all right.
What?
She talking about my screensaver.
Oh, you mean that?
The hooded person.
Oh, wasn't that the
Demonic.
Grim Reaper or something?
It's not the Grim Reaper, man.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm not a devil worshiper.
You know what's up.
I love the Lord with all my heart.
Okay.
I mean, I think the devil, he know the Lord too. A little
The
bit,
devil
you
was
know?
once an angel.
He
You know that,
was.
right?
Says the story. Says the story that they tell you. Anyway, man, what else? What else we talk about?
I got a question. It's kind of going back to the whole great sex that I had.
Oh my God.
What
But,
up, man?
My virgin ears cannot hear
How
this.
do you, anyway, how do you all in a toxic relationship when the sex is A1? How do you do it?
Just end it.
See, that's no.
How do you end a toxic relationship when
It's
sex is
because
good?
I feel like it's easy to walk out of a relationship when the sex and all that, it's like some really, really great sex, like some really passionate great sex. You ain't just end it.
Yeah.
At least not for
And
me.
it's gonna be to the point where you just get fed up. Like you gotta just be.
I can understand that concept if you have no other options.
Yeah.
But if it was one of many options, then it's kind of like, just
You,
go
I mean,
somewhere else.
you can have options, but those options probably not gonna really give you that satisfaction as a toxic person does.
Man, see, I
The
can't.
way
I
I
don't
look
understand.
at it right now, it's a lot of people out here in this world, so you bound to find
True.
somebody.
Listen, when you are trying to keep your body count a certain number, it ain't no really you over here looking for all these different people that could possibly have great sex as well. At least that's me. I'm not really trying to, go through an abundance
I'm not
of
saying you
niggas.
gotta run through everybody, but you should be able to kind of tell just by like.
By what? You have to have a trial run. You can't tell if someone's sex is good just by looking at something. I mean, for a few people, you can kind of a little bit, but you have to have a trial run. You got to. Unless
know.
you are an actual virgin and you just want to do what the Lord teaches us to do and
That's what
wait
y'all need to do.
until marriage and all
marriage.
this stuff.
Where?
But then you talking to your friend, they talk about how they
Where
have all
does
these
it say that at?
orgasms and stuff, and you don't know what they talking about because your
Where
nigga
does it say
ain't give you
that
no
at?
orgasm. So
Where does it say you gotta wait until you married?
You can do what you want to do, Phil.
Don't
he
I
already
know
did
it?
it.
Don't I know that? Don't I know that?
What you mean? And I don't really believe that whole being a born again virgin. I don't believe in that. I never believed in that.
What is a born again version like? Going into celibacy?
Yeah, people when they rededicated themselves to the Lord, rededicate yourself to the Lord without the other thing, because you're not getting that bad.
Is there a lot of men that participate in that?
being a born again. I have no.
I can see women doing that.
I know a couple men.
You know a couple
Really?
men that do that?
Yeah.
Really, they must have had been a really, really big hoe.
Yeah.
For them, see? For them to actually sit for a man and say he's a born again virgin, I can only imagine.
Not
how
really
many...
saying that he a born again virgin, but like.
Wait, is he going from a myriad of women to just one woman? Or
No, just
myriad
not.
of women, no women at all?
No women at all.
Nah, I don't believe that. I'm not rolling. Unless he's like a priest or a pastor or something. And even still, I'm still not rolling.
Cause you know how them pastors.
I don't understand why the Catholic Church
pastors.
they agree to, once they become pastors or whatever, to denounce sex.
Cause they want them little boys to get traumatized.
That's not cool, man. You can't.
It's not.
It's
cool.
human nature, dude,
It
to have
is.
sex.
That's exactly why.
And to not do it that's toxic, man.
It is. And that's exactly why all them little choir boys and them Catholic churches are so messed up. Because they're not letting them men have sex.
That's ridiculous. That don't sound right.
It's not right. And I have no idea, like, what, I don't understand, like, why can't you be a servant of the Lord and not have sex? Like, what? Like, why? Why? I don't understand. I don't get it.
It's beyond us, man.
And it's only in Catholicism because best believe the Protestants, they not doing that. Because I know so many freaky pastors. I know so. Actually, pastors can be some of the freakiest people. Actually, people that be in the church. Period.
You know, we had touched on this at
one
one point.
People that be in the church. Period can be some of the freakiest people.
Because they don't openly embrace their dark side.
They don't. Them tambourine players, child, please.
Hold on, wait. I've never heard about tambourine players.
What?
What the tambourine players be doing, man?
Oh, they be smacking that tambourine. They be all that force. Ain't no gospel song that good. Be smacking that tambourine.
Oh, speaking of gospel, Kanye West going on tour with the Sunday services, man.
Anyway,
Y'all hating, man. Y'all hating. Y'all know a buddy drop an album, it's gonna be dope. If he drop a gospel
I thought
album,
he is dropping a gospel album.
You know what?
But
But
he
if
just
he
announced
does-
he going on tour with the Sunday service.
when he does drop this album, he ain't gonna get them streams that he used to. Because the Saltines don't like the Lord like that, so
Alright.
they're not gonna.
Okay.
Okay,
I bet you they listen.
they're not gonna really know to listen to gospel though.
He's finna tap the gospel market, man. People gonna listen.
He's gonna get a lot of backlash for that.
Where?
From the gospel community.
Nah.
Because they are listen to me.
Well, look when Snoop Dogg put out that gospel album.
People bought it.
Who
I'm
bought
telling
that?
you.
People was listening to that thing.
They were.
Did he
that?
win like some type of award for it?
Dude, listen, man.
Hold up.
If
Hold
Kanye West drops
up.
a
Let me-
Sunday service,
let
I know
me-
y'all heard them videos. Y'all can't tell me y'all listened to those videos and didn't like that music.
Some of them was.
It was dope.
going in, yeah.
It was
'Cause it's just the
slapping,
beat.
man.
I'm still trying to look at this damn gospel album.
Man, don't hate on Snoop
That,
Lion, man. AKA Snoop Dogg, AKA what was his other names? He had a few names.
No one bought this damn album.
How
It
many
won an
albums sold?
award.
How many albums sold?
It said that the first week it sold 5,000. Please. I ain't buy that
How
damn
many
album.
streams though?
Oh, yeah. Nobody buy physical copies.
Right.
Please.
Check the streams.
All I'm saying is, if he drops the album, y'all ain't gonna listen to it.
I already said I would take a listen.
Okay, that's all.
I'm not.
I bet you it's gonna slap. I know
No
it's gonna
Bible
slap.
of love. That's a damn shame. Of course, that toad-looking nigga Ty Tribbett would be on that damn album. I can't stand Ty
Kanye West
Tribbett.
finna be the new Kirk Franklin, man.
Don't
Child, boo.
listen. No, he.
Alright.
Kurt Franklin, you will not disrespect Kurt Franklin Plies on this
Not Kirk
podcast.
Plies.
You will not disrespect that man. He did
Kanye
not.
finna be the new Kirk Franklin.
No, he not.
Okay.
No, the hell he not.
You can't compare the two.
And he's not going. I'm telling you, the gospel community. That's a very, very closed in community. They
What
really,
you mean? The kids that go to church, that are forced to go to church, are looking for music that they can borderline and they can introduce to their parents, and it's okay for them to listen to it. You know they want to listen to that. The parents like, you can't listen to the blues and the music from the world. They looking
still saying
for
that. What? That's still
people
a
that's
thing.
in church and they
Right.
hardcore in church.
That can't still be a thing. We still have the Christians that's out there saying you can't. First of all, if you are still referring to secular music as the blues, you should have been dead a long time ago.
Oh,
okay,
Lord.
so let's just get that straight. Who is still calling secular music the blues?
The blues, man.
Who is?
You
What
can't
is
be listening
this?
to the blues, man. You need to put on some
This
gospel
damn
music.
Color Purple. What is this? What is this?
I'm gonna raise my kids on gospel music.
So you ain't gonna let them listen to the music from the world?
I don't know.
See, right
That's
now, it's still around.
That's
This
very,
is what I'm talking about.
That's
It's
very
still around.
hypocritical. That's
It's still-
hypocritical to
it's
me.
still around,
for
man.
you to know that you were jamming to Tink and all them. Now you gonna tell your kids you gonna listen to Mary and Yolanda Alex, please. You was a terrible mom.
But gospel music is not even the same like it is before. You got a whole
Right.
station dedicated that is rap gospel music or inspirational rap.
That's thanks to
Inspirational.
Kurt Franklin, because Kurt Franklin, he was the first one to blend that hip hop sound with a gospel message.
But y'all ain't vibing to that though. Y'all want
Yeah.
to listen to the inspirational rap station?
I mean, because a couple of the songs be good, but the thing is, it's a little too secular for me, so it confuses me.
See?
If I can play your song and then follow up with Lil Kim's song, that's not good.
Trap gospel? What's the term? Is it trap gospel or what? Gospel trap?
See,
With the
I-
808
rap?
drums?
there ain't no trap in heaven.
Right.
There ain't no trap in heaven, y'all. I know.
How you
I know
know?
Tupac ass is heaven got a ghetto. It don't.
How you know ain't no trap so dumb, man?
It
How you know
don't.
they ain't up that trapping?
No, that's not
What
the
they
the
trapping,
heaven
dude?
that
Huh?
right.
What they trapping?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Manna.
Manna.
And this is what it's
You are
called?
stupid. You are so
Man,
stupid.
I don't know what you talking
He's
about.
talking about the bread without yeast that they ate in the biblical days.
Communion bread.
You
The
are,
food that they gave the Hebrews when they
you
got
are, you are. You
Wow.
know
the
what?
manna, son.
The Lord is not pleased with you. I am not
Right.
laughing with you
I'm
on
not
this
either.
podcast.
What,
You
man?
are trying to insinuate that
They
they are
trapping the manna,
trapping
man.
that
There's
yeastless
no trap in
bread
heaven, bro.
in heaven.
What's wrong with the trap, man? Why you giving the trap a bad name?
But God blessing all the trap niggas.
Right, okay, that's what I'm saying.
I just had to say that.
They
But no.
being blessed out here. They blessed.
Y'all so ghetto.
Dude, trap dudes are the most religious dudes you ever gonna meet. They got Bibles everywhere. What are you
That's why
talking about?
That's exactly why I am not dating no nigga that got a Jesus chain. Stay away from me, because I know he got problems.
What?
I'm for real. Every nigga that I've known
Nah.
that has a Jesus chain, he's the opposite of Christian.
What you mean?
Lord.
That's what it's about. That's what being Christian is all about.
Speaking of chain, can we speak on this chain you got on?
Man, I don't have no chain. God, I don't even know how this even
I'm gonna
came
keep
out.
bringing it up.
Leave my yantra alone, man. That's what it is. It's a yantra. That's all.
Okay.
That's all you need to know.
Can you elaborate?
Nope. That's it. It's a yantra.
A yantra. Let me look it up then. How do you spell it?
Oh my God, man.
What's
what else
wrong,
we talking
Bill?
about? What else we talking about, man?
What's wrong?
Well, I want to I want to touch on this. This happened to me. Last week was a really interesting week.
Trapping,
So
man.
speaking of niggas that I won't talk to because of the obvious. Like I said, I can't mess with a nigga that has a Jesus chain. I was at the red light, coming from Chick-fil-A, and this nigga pulled up next to me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand that. I'm sorry, I get that a lot.
So he pulled up next to me, and he had his windows down. He was blasting some trap song, and he pulled up next to me in this 2008 Altima. That was the first red flag, right? Because any nigga that has an Altima, an old Altima, that he got warrants.
I don't know
Wait, did you just
when I
say
think
because he
about-
driving an old Altima, he got warrants?
Yes.
Nah, when I
I'm
think
done.
about a dude driving an old Altima like that, it's probably his baby mama car.
And that's also a possibility. But I'm gonna tell you, this is the reason why I knew he had warrants. Two, he was typing on this this was a cracked iPhone 4. So I said, oh,
That
he
probably was his
definitely.
trap on.
I said he
Wait,
definitely got
wait,
warrants.
Wait, just give me a second. Wait a minute. Tell me this don't look like something you would trap right there. That matter.
No,
That ain't look like
man.
something that'll be trapping right now.
No, forgive him, Jesus. Please forgive him.
No.
And then
The
I'm
white
not
stuff on the
fooling with
grass.
you.
we're not playing with you. We're
I'm
not playing with
fooling
you.
with you.
Move that around. And then the last thing, this nigga was smoking a cigar.
He was smoking a black.
No, that was a cigar. I know a cigar.
Oh, it was a regular
It was
cigar?
a regular cigar. I said, this nigga smoking a cigar.
Like a Corona cigar?
Yes.
No,
yes.
man.
Texted on his iPhone 4, this cracked screen, and that 2008 Ultima. I said, someone is looking for him.
Oh,
But
That's
the thing is, he looked good. Now he looked really good, and he was looking at me, and I was looking at him. He was looking at me, I was looking at him. I said, "Damn!" I said, "Oh, you." I said, I can't mess with you because you got someone. But see, the thing is, I could possibly be with a nigga that got warrants. But the thing is, once he get caught, I'm selling out.
What? Hold on.
So you finna
You
put
selling
with
not so
Takashi.
you, right? So you putting the 6'9".
Hell yeah.
Oh heck
Hell
nah.
yeah.
Nah, you know what? And we should have brought that up.
Did y'all
I've
follow that
always-
story?
I've been
kinda
watching
followed
it.
They said because it got interesting to me when they falsely said that he said that Cardi was a part of the that specific group of Bloods, which
She's not.
she's not. She is Blood affiliated, but not that specific crew.
What's his life like now? After he's done all this,
Man,
what type of life
everybody
does
want
he
his
have?
head. But
What type of life do you live after that?
It
it can either go two ways. It can either go
he gets shot.
where he's hated or he's loved because he has that.
There's no love in there.
Nah, he has like younger followers who feel like stuff like that is cool. Like
To snitch?
Yeah, like those young, like his young follower fans. Like it doesn't matter
think-
what he makes a song about. Those fans still gonna go and listen.
Oh,
You
The
really
new
think he making
millennials?
music after this?
no, snitching is not. Listen, snitches
Wait,
will
wait.
always get stitches.
You really think he gonna make music after this though?
Who knows?
Nah, you can't make music after this, man.
He can't. Who gonna get it? Who gonna buy
I
Dude, there's
it?
won't
no
be
way he
listening.
can just walk around freely after this.
He can't. But see, the thing is, he got them damn stupid tattoos on his face. So
All of that stuff gonna be gone, bro.
he gonna have to get all that removed.
Yeah, he definitely gonna have to get that
change.
removed. He gonna have to.
go back to his natural Filipino hairstyle.
He gonna have to move to Oregon.
Witness protection.
Wait a sec.
Yep.
Is that real? Is that a real
Protection,
thing?
Hell yeah, it's a
Yeah.
real thing. And so the thing, it's so good. You might know people who are in real protection. You don't even know it.
Word.
That's
Hey, that's
crazy.
some food for thought. But yeah, if it's like I said, snitches do his stitches. But if you get me caught up in some mess that's gonna possibly put me in jail, that's the ride or die. It's just I'm strictly riding. I'm not dying for you. I'm not going to jail for you.
But you dying is not you going to jail.
That's why I separated the two. I said I'm not dying for you, and I'm not going to
Okay.
jail for you. I'm not going to jail for no nigga. I know so many people who are in jail right now because they took the charge for that nigga. Meanwhile, he done got 3 other people pregnant since then.
That's
and
crazy.
you still over here trying to wait for him to come visit you on Sunday. You a stupid fool. That won't be me.
Do you fault Buddy for snitching though? Being that he doesn't really
He was
come from
doing
that life?
for clout though. Everything he did
Yeah,
for
because
clout.
that's what happens when you over here trying to live a life
That's what
that
he
you
did.
not familiar with, and you not really about that damn life, and you got in over your head, and now you trying to stitch your way out.
But do you fault him for that though? Because he ain't come from that.
But he shouldn't have even got himself in that predicament though.
But why? He had an opportunity to capitalize on
It
a
don't
music
matter. You
career
don't
through
do
them.
it. It don't matter though. Like you shouldn't have put yourself in that predicament. Like you, and you
people
knew
do that
how
all the
serious that
time.
gang. You knew how serious that gang stuff is.
He thought it was play. That's the thing. See, a lot of these non-blacks be thinking that certain aspects of black culture is play stuff, but no, this is real stuff. It's real. And now you're really in this federal courthouse trying to snitch your way out.
Naming names. But
He
he
really
got a
put
name.
Jim Jones out there. That is so funny.
What did he say about Jim?
I saw that.
Jim got a good album, man. For the
He,
record.
he's still making music?
Yeah. He got a dope album.
Child, all I know is he's still not marrying that heifer that he been shacking up with, that big old mole on her
Chrissy.
face.
What did he say about Jim though?
And he said that he was part of the Bloods, right? Wasn't that what he said?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I don't really know exactly what he said.
I'm just trying to figure out what kind of life you live after that though. After you done named names, pointed fingers, how do you live after that? How do you go from the lifestyle that you had and then go to a lifestyle where you have to be somebody totally different?
I mean, he was a young Filipino boy for most of his life. He knows.
So this, speaking on that, you know how since he's been doing all this snitching, there's been a lot of memes going around.
Yeah.
And so they had this one meme that I thought was just so funny. So it says, the judge said, "Is there anything else?" And it says, Tekashi 6ix9ine said, "Jesus turned water into wine without a liquor license."
That's messed up, man. Oh man. All
Funny.
right, man.
But yeah, I guess we're gonna wrap things up.
Since y'all hating and saying that the manna doesn't look like something that you'll find in the
You
trap
better
house.
get on your
Bruh.
knees and pray.
Please.
I just showed y'all a picture of the manna, man. But anyway,
Also, today is National Voter Registration Day, y'all. So, all of our listeners, please make sure that y'all go
Yo, they finna
register
impeach
to
Trump.
vote. Because
they finna impeach
we
Trump,
need to
man.
turn this country back around.
I saw a news report that they trying to work on impeaching Buddy. They
saw
finna
Y'all
that.
think
submit
they
an
gonna
inquiry.
really try to push Kamala as a Democratic candidate? I'm telling y'all right now, if they try to push
She's
Kamala,
getting my vote.
she's losing.
Andrew
Yeah,
Yang, man.
I don't know if she's getting my vote.
She
but,
is losing. Y'all better. The only person that could probably do it is Biden. I know he got his little issues.
Andrew Yang,
I
man.
don't know if he's
But-
getting my vote either.
Andrew
Well,
Yang.
listen,
But yeah.
one of them got to get your vote. Whoever
Andrew
they put up there,
Yang.
gotta get your vote.
He got some good points, but
Andrew Yang.
some other things. I don't
I'm
know.
trying to get that. I'm trying to get that 1,000 every month. Yo, let me get that.
I saw that, but that's not gonna be feasible. That's
What
not
are you
gonna-
talking about? They already proposed that plan a long time ago. They threw it. I don't want to hear about it's not feasible when you just printing money and it ain't worth anything.
I guess, fool.
Anyway,
That doesn't that call for inflation though?
dude, they just printing money, man. Yes, but they still just printing money. But anyway, that's why this whole paper money system is going to be gone anyway, but whatever. That's beside the
Okay.
point.
Just like how Bitcoin is going down.
It's always going to go up and down. That's just how the market works. Anyway, what we doing? We done?
I guess we're gonna wrap things up. If y'all have any questions, concerns, feedback,
I'm tripping.
y'all
man.
can email us at chaoticconvos@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Chaotic Convos. If y'all want to follow me personally, y'all can. Y'all can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at itsashyup, ITSASHYUUP.
And always, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Ansel D'Angelo. It's ANSEL DEANGELO. And please don't try to be slick and follow me. I follow you back. And when you try to unfollow me, because I will block you and report you.
Why?
Because you're not going to try to do stuff for clout. Not on my dime. Not on my time.
What?
Yeah,
Well,
that's the
alright
thing.
then.
People follow you, and then you follow them back, and they unfollow you because they want
Do
to
anything for
you as a
clout.
follower. But they don't. Yeah, no.
Do anything
Okay.
for clout.
No.
Well, anyway, I don't have an Instagram anymore, so. But you can follow me. I would know at Hughley143 on Instagram. And that's about it, guys. You know, just stay safe, be blessed. You see anything else?
No, we out
Yeah,
here.
I got one more thing. If you still have an iPhone 5, you have an Android phone. Good night.